What's up, guys? It's your boy Zion, and I'm bringing you another Destiny video. In this one, we're going to be talking about the Year 2 Moments of Triumph that just dropped last night. So, basically what the Moments of Triumph are for newcomers who weren't around for the Year 1 ones, is basically it's all the stuff they think that you should have done in Year 2 to get a full-on gaming experience, all the harder endgame activities, or I should say endgame, but a lot of them this year aren't endgame. They're kind of just like progressing through everything that's happened since Year 1. So if we go ahead and look, you'll find this book waiting for you at the Postmaster, your Moments of Triumph book. You can go ahead and buy it from Tess Eververse and go ahead and get it on all three characters. If you want to track your progress on all three characters, it'll actually be right over yonder. But you will have it in case you accidentally delete your book, or you want to go ahead and have it, like I said, on all three characters to track. It should show up right here in the featured section. But when you go ahead and you go into your book, it shows your progress because they have 5 tiers basically where you can unlock stuff. So tier 2 gets you the Calestis, which is a cool, almost Glowhoo-like shader. It's, like I said, almost exactly the same, except Glowhoo I think is more like gray in this tealish blue, and the blue is actually brighter. So really cool, like subtle Glowhoo if you're not trying to be like all up in people's faces with that shit. Then there's the cool emblems. They have better emblems than they had for the Year 1 Moment of Triumph, which was just a bunch of circles in a circle. But these elites have like crests and cool looking shit. So the Shield of the Traveler is a real cool emblem. I'm excited to go ahead and have this now. And Dawn Caller, which it's kind of like the shader from the SPL. I have a white and yellow shader, and the yellow is actually a little bit brighter, but still an all around cool shader. They're really not impressive. Like the shaders are cool, but I wish they had gotten something like really crazy, something like really cool. Because these are kind of like meh. But then the final reward is Hear the Call. It's a nice golden crest and everything. It's really cool. It's a hell of a lot better than last year, like I said. Both of these emblems are a lot better. I like how they implemented this system, like the tiers, and you get multiple rewards. Because last time there was only one emblem, and I believe you got a shader, and that's about it. Especially for the amount of work you have to do to go ahead and get these done. And speaking of the work, let's go check what out. Wow. Let's go see what we have to do. Words are hard. You basically have to complete an exotic sword quest. Just one sword. You don't have to do all 3. You just have to get one. And then you have to beat orcs in the hard mode raid. You got to do the Taken King questline all the way through Regicide, which I think if you've done the daily mission at this point, you've probably done every mission. Like if you've been consistent doing your dailies, you've probably gotten through the entire quest line. Like no big deal. Then there's complete the Crucible quest line all the way through the mountaintop, which I don't do Crucible too often, so I still have to do. I think I'm about halfway through. But I think that's going to be the biggest like bitch of this whole thing, is doing the Crucible quest line, because I know a lot of people don't like doing it. And then you have to go ahead and get 50 calcified fragments. I think I know where mine are that I need to go ahead and get, but I have to double check because I thought I had close to 50. But I have to go ahead and double check because these 50, if you haven't gone ahead and done any yet, you don't have your Touch of Malice. I actually have a guide showing where most of them are, enough to go ahead and get a Touch of Malice. I think it's like 45 actual calcified fragments. I have a whole guide to it. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description down below, or I'll make a card right about now. But then there's Return to the Reef, where you go ahead and do the April quests of At the Gates and Return to the Prison. I think that's the whole thing where you fight Malak, if I'm not mistaken, and it was just the Nightfall. So I think a lot of people are going to have this done without knowing about it. Then there's the Challenge of Elders, which basically just do a whole Elder Sigil. Really fucking easy. You can literally have someone carry you through this, and it'll take maybe a half hour. And then there's the third element, which is just equip a Year 2 subclass. So the Sunbreaker, the Stormcaller, or the Night Stalker. Just have it fully leveled up and slap it on after you go ahead and buy the book. Because I made a mistake. I didn't slap it on after I bought the book. Came in here and was like, what the fuck? I have all of them leveled. what the fuck? And realized I hadn't actually equipped it since I bought it. So make sure you do that and don't look like a fucktard like I did. So that's basically all the moment of triumph shit, and it's really fucking cool. I like how they made it like an instant gratification. You get your rewards instantly as opposed to having to wait. They added a tier system so you get more rewards for going ahead and completing more stuff. So if you don't complete everything, you don't miss out on everything. And I like how they made it an in-game thing as opposed to the year one stuff where you had to go to their website to actually see everything, which you can still view this stuff on their website. The problem is so many people were going ahead and looking at it because they announced Moments of Triumph. They actually crashed the website last night. Like, you couldn't go ahead and get on it for a long time. So that's going to be the end of my Moments of Triumph shit. I have one quick announcement before I get out of here. I'm actually going to be babysitting my friend's dogs. They asked me pretty last minute, and I didn't have time to go ahead and backstock any recordings for you guys or get anything really ready. But I'm going to be over at their house, unable to record anything. I'm going to have my laptop with me, so I have almost my old setup. I can go ahead and stream computer games. So I'm probably going to try to stream a bunch while I'm over there. I'll probably do a lot more streaming this week, and I don't think I'll be able to post anything unless I make trips back to my house at some point. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Hopefully you guys understand the lack of videos for the next week. Like I said, I could try live streaming to YouTube. I've never done it, don't know how to set it up, but it'd be a fun thing to go ahead and tweak around with and try to do. So that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, a comment, a favorite, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys later. Peace!